Alright, Darkside 3.0. This is a very serious match, to say the least. We have so many good players. We won't even begin to mention their names. We're going to mention their names in-game as they make plays. But we already have scouts going out. Flash has his lasers already set up on reclaiming metal from this crater, which there is a lot of. About 1,000, a bit more, over 1,000. And so is Professor Bar. The cat already transporting his commander onto this front line. This is actually very smart. This is pretty smart, honestly. I haven't seen this done yet, but Western team, honestly, in such a huge advantage, in my opinion. This is pretty good. The cat not having his commander in the base, so he's gonna make his base of operations this crater pretty much. And these units from Zirin and Sad Panda won't have that much of an impact. And look at this, the cat making a blink, already just moving, you know, scouting out the enemy. Made a little path for his blink to stick to, just checking out who is at. And Crab Scratch, please no, bro. What is this Q? What is okay? Well, Trapper's fine, but bro, Wolverines first. You're gonna get him killed by these grunts. Like, even if you had like 30 Wolverines, they're all gonna get killed by 2 grunts. What is the idea here? Honestly, don't know. When you're aiding production with your commander, and you have 0 metal income, Crab Scratch, you gotta wake up, bro. What is this? What is going on? You're already getting attacked. You don't even have you do have. Okay, that is at least something to feel good about. But man, if Talk catches this, he's just gonna get rid of a lot of metal, a lot of artillery. Crab Scratch. Okay, well, finally we have some units from Eggroll. This is a very weak bot side for these guys. Eggroll, he is okay, but look, we don't have any production coming out of the bot lab. Not sure what he is doing. This bot side is gonna fall. Flash has to do something about it. Has to divert attention from Talk and Jamal onto himself. Actually, he's just surrounded by 4 players. This could be a problem. Jamal already going out with Rocketeers. This bot side is gonna be in a big problem. Elmer Fudd already getting his units here. Where's the cat? Okay. He got his base raided quite heavily because he had no units, he had no front line, and he went back to rebuild. And yeah, that was that for the crater control. Elmer Fudd has some control right now, but question is how long will it last? Sad Panda could just move his commander in, degun all these turrets, and there is control established. Flash could be in trouble. He doesn't know that he is surrounded by so many players. Well, he does, obviously, since we see the blips on the radar, but Flash is boxed in, and this is a problem. This is a pretty big problem. He's getting some pawns finally, but how long will he last? Getting a lot of pawns, and Bing Bing Bang getting a lot of blitzes. This map is extremely good for blitzes, as Zekrus knows himself. These blitzes can just slip through and raid so much. Crab Scratch getting some incisors of zone. I just don't know what this Q is, honestly. Dudes, yeah, exactly, dudes. What on earth is going on here? Artillery just dry, doesn't even move toward the front. Flash is boxed in. He is in trouble. He is in big trouble. So many players around Flash, and he is going to lose control of this momentarily. Trying to get a turret up just to help out, but he is surrounded by so many players, and this is just not even. He's going to lose his commander. Yeah, he will for sure. Oh man, that is so unfortunate. Like, nobody out helping him, and these guys are just chilling, not moving at all. Finally getting some blitzes out there to help. And Flash does not have a Lazarus. He is getting some. They are on the way, but I'm still Ray's commander is in position already. He is going to take that medal. Ray, he can degun everything, but he's taking so much damage. Oh, he's turning around a bit too much. And, so lucky. We still have a lot more pawns coming. And Flash is just... I don't know. It's so disappointing to see. Finally, Ray's commander goes down. Some good pawns. Oh, two commanders. What was this? Crab Scratch? Could be Eggroll's commander. That is Ptak and Eggroll. Trading commanders, and this could be trouble for Ptak. He does have so many thugs on the way. 20 thugs on the way, but there's only a couple at this spot. Crab Scratch is going to try and intercept them, moving his artillery out of the way. That is good, at least. And Sad Panda having complete control with AD over this crater. CMG operator though, he is looking good. Has some Janus, looking to snipe out Detective's commander. Oh, actually, just one shot from Janus destroys a turret. That is so good. That is so good. Good to know. What is this? Okay, that's Elmer's Blitz. Not sure how Elmer. Okay, I guess he switched up into a vehicle lab. It is a very big and very long map. It is 24 by 24. 4,000. Yeah, that is not 4K. Somebody did not see the update, but yeah, in any case, that's gonna be 2,500 metal left here. Flash already recycled some from this commander and is taking out more from this one. He got metal storage, so that is actually pretty good. Not sure what he's doing. He's just repairing the units, trying to push, but this is not good. You're just gonna lose so many units trying to push this. You should just secure this position, take the metal that you can, and just maybe tech up. Not sure. Could be the good idea, good thing to go, but yeah, just stock up on units. And oh man, Crab Scratch and Eggroll losing this position. Crab Scratch, Eggroll still has his commander lying here, and that is 1,250 metal for the taking. These pawns from Eggroll could help against these thugs. There's just too many of these thugs. If we wipe them, there is going to be a problem to stabilize this position, as we are going to lose a lot of units dealing with these thugs. And there's maces from Jamal as well. And at the moment, Crab Scratch and Eggroll are losing this bot side. Flash does not have a strong supporting player on his side helping out here. There is Bing Bang, but he is quite busy with mid, and so is Professor Bar. This is a bit of chaos on mid and in this crater. Flash reviving some units. Quite a few actually, and has a constructor. That is going to help. These Lazarus are just so good. They're going to help a lot. Just reviving units. Going out there. I'm still Ray. Could let up. Flash is way better in this micro, in the battlefield management. He's been playing this game since 2008 pretty much. So he is going to have the upper hand in this combat. Just look at all these units. So many resurrected units. And so many pawns just running towards the position of Jamal and Ptak. This could be a very strong assault. Still reviving units. We still have a lot of these units here to be revived, but Flash focusing on production right now and trying to secure this bot side just so it doesn't get ran over by Ptak and Jamal. So Flash being everywhere actually, supporting 40% of the bottom side, well, almost half of the map. He's present at, let's say, 40% of the map. Just look at his flank. With these pawns, he's threatening a lot with these amassed units. Back, I make drones. Probably, yeah, shurikens. That's what he meant. We will need anti-air. We know that Ptak is Cortex, so we should be expecting these drones. Hopefully. You got to be on top of the game to expect this. And Flash seizes control of the crater. That is actually so good. Very valuable. Flash just has so much metal to work with. Getting a T2 lab easily. He's gonna need some more energy production though. No wind on this map, so you are forced to go. Oh, Zekris, he could win here. Flash was not expecting that. Zekris is gonna clean up. Oh no, that is so unfortunate. Moment Flash moves his Lazarus, but that is fine. These Lazarus are gonna resurrect some other units. And he did not lose control completely. He can still resurrect all these units, but there's more grunts coming from I'm Still Ray. And Flash moving back. Shouldn't lose these Lazarus. These Lazarus are very important. No, let's not go there. Let's not go there. That is going to be bad. We have some anti-air, but we're keeping it at base. Obviously, Flash can't be anywhere. I mean, everywhere. He is only human, and he's actually doing just so much for the team. So let's just get some anti-air in form of units instead of nettles, because you're just going to keep getting your units stunned. Gonna get Twilight. That is a good choice. Not so much build power required for it. 1800 build power. What is the build power required for the metal extractor? The same, actually. Just a lot more metal for the Twilight. Losing a lot here. These blitzes are so problematic to deal with. And look, Jamal stocking up on blitzes, stocking up on maces. Flash can hold out only for so long. Lost his Lazarus. He's gonna need to get. Oh, actually, he cannot get Lazarus. Getting T2. And he's gonna be fine. He's not gonna. Ooh, that was so good. That Twilight got constructed on time, and he will be able to take away so many units from this. There's one Lazarus left, so. Oh man, just look at all these pawns running in. These thugs are no match for all these pawns. Thugs have trouble shooting right next to them, and since pawns don't have that problem, they just tear through them without any trouble whatsoever. Just look at that. Even a blitz or two for good measure. All these resurrected units coming back. Flash obviously having very good game sense in moving in a couple of crossbows to prevent this push from the shurikens. Should leave exactly what I wanted to say. Flash is on top of it, just leaving one of these crossbows to help these guys in need, since they do not know what air units are. But that is fine. That is fine. They're just caught up in the game. They're under pressure. They could be nervous. It is normal. But yeah, Flash on top of everything pretty much. Bing, bing, bang. Actually pulling through on this mid side, but he is supposed to be, since Zekris is sent quite a few units down at this bottom side. We have some pawns left from Flash, but he will be forced to rebuild yet again. But no problem. Has T2 given? He's given egg roll a T2. You have T2. This guy, clueless at the moment, but hopefully not for too long. Elmer seems he got raided and needs to rebuild. Operator gave him a couple of these advanced solars. Operator being air, or actually, oh man, Operator destroying his laner detective. We didn't even pay attention to this. We were just looking at this huge combat in the crater and on the bottom side. And just look at that CMG Operator laying waste to Detective's base. And I imagine Detective lost his commander pretty early. Just cannot find it. Cannot find where. Probably close to his base. Or did he even lose the commander? He did. Just not. Oh, okay. There it is. Lost it on the front line. And once the commander goes down, you're alone in lane. And you are pretty much doomed. Your base is doomed if your team cannot help you. And AD, I believe he was trying to help, but this is just too much. Oh, Operator, he get T2 lab up. This could be risky, but he is sitting on just so much metal. Oh, this could be a problem. Operator needs to retreat in this position. We have a bull from AD. Operator does not have any units at the moment, and man, just look at this bull tearing through. Oh, this commander is done. He didn't even have HP at the last second, and that is just so unlucky. Oh, Stouts. Shooting at Sad Panda. Sad Panda could be in trouble. Should be careful. %2 per shot, or almost 3. Let's say 2% per shot. Commander's got buffed with health. So, Sad Panda. Just not paying attention with his commander. Should have moved it earlier. Loses his commander. That is going to be a problem, but he does have this forward vehicle lab. Currently, we don't have a control over anything. Flash giving out constructors, and he is in trouble as all these thugs are going towards his base. He's getting a couple gunslingers. Those are pretty good. And getting ghosts just so that he stuns all these thugs and levels up his gunslingers. Man, that is actually so smart. I would not have gone for this play. I'd have just made some, like, I don't know, probably sprinters to deal with these, or hounds to deal with these thugs. And this T2 metal extractor, unfortunately, is going to go down immediately. Or will it? We have some pawns from Eggroll. Is going to go down. Or actually going to stand with 1 HP. And there we go. That ghost is going to come in. Boom. They are not going any further. And that gunslinger. That thug is not going anywhere. And the metal extractor stands with 1%. Getting value. 8 metal per second. That is going to allow Flash to slingshot back into this game. And look, his team finally making progress on bottom side. He gave him T2, so they're going to tech up. No problem. They just need to buy some time. Getting some more pawns. And very good assistance from Eggroll to help Flash. Prevent him from getting his base destroyed. From I'm Still Ray. I'm Still Ray still just spamming T1 units. These units are not going to be good against T2 that Flash has in store. And these ghosts will just be able to stun them so easily. CMG Operator kind of overstayed his welcome on the other side of the map, on the dark side of the map. And once his commander got destroyed, he is kind of behind. Got his forward lab destroyed, and that is just so catastrophic. What I keep saying about these labs, it's not good to have them forward. You just waste all your units to push and try and destroy an enemy, and it just stretches out for too long, drags out for too long, and their ally comes in with a couple of tanks, just a couple of tanks, and destroys your forward position just because you threw all your units at the enemy's base in the hope that you can destroy it. I don't know, I just don't like that play from CMG Operator, and he is facing the consequences of his play right now. He does not have any units whatsoever, does not have metal storage, which he should have since he is on max metal right now. Should get a T2 lab or something. He does not have any units. He's about to leak units. Elmer Fudd is going to send some blitzes here to assist. And Professor Barr losing his commander, I'm sure. Yeah, but not in a dangerous spot. He could reclaim it. And we have T2 coming out from Professor Barr, but will it be enough? Is these stouts? Could very well be. You have tigers. Tigers are tankier than bulls, even though bulls are more expensive. And tigers are a bit faster, 6 more speed. Oh man, look at these pounders from Sad Panda. See what Flash is up to. Getting some hounds, gunslingers going out, dealing damage. Sending destruction towards Ray's way. And Ray just, I don't know what he did here. Sending all his units. Once Flash sees this, he is free to go in. I mean, Ray getting some hounds out. Or Sheldons, I should say. But, yeah, I don't know about this unit. Why did he send it down? So, Flash is going to be free to retake this basin yet again. Or Crater. But, look at AD. Elmer Fudd's base could be in danger. The cat having some Having some T1 gunships. They're not the greatest units. Yeah, and AD, look, there is no protection at the cat's base. And this is a big problem. The cat and operator stagnating completely, not having any unit production. And AD, look, he even made a bot lab to send some ticks out just to do as much eco damage as possible. And look, the cat losing his aircraft plant, losing his solars, losing everything he has. That was very bad. And even Zirin going through with Fiends. Oh man, that is a very big problem. Zekrus seizing more ground. And this is probably GG's. Very unfortunate for the western side. And pretty big misplay from CMG operator. Losing so much. After that gamble play, gamble push. And look, just moving in with the light units since there is no defense whatsoever to protect you from all these. Sad Panda, yeah, just even made some hounds. Still making incisors. This is over and done with. Flash probably looking on top side and saying like, oh man. This is not a good sight to see. His crossbow is still standing. Definitely helping to deal with so many shurikens, I imagine. Having some sprinters trying to stop the push, but now everyone is at ease. And this should be a pretty free game for the Eastern team. Yeah, Professor Bar, he is out. Zekrus, Sad Panda, and AD completely tearing these top players apart thanks to CMG operator's mistake. A very big and crucial cardinal mistake, should I say, that I think ultimately decided this game. So many units going towards Flash's base. This should be a forfeit anytime now. Fusion reactor goes out. Yeah, the cat having the last commander. Flash out of the game. Who can blame him? Just leaking units everywhere, left and right. And this is just a complete forfeit. Just take a look at the vision. These guys don't see anything. And this midfield is so open. We have even more units, more Jaguars. Deal with these gunships. Still leaking units. Talk. He's just teching, I guess. Making T1. I'm not sure why we're going. The miners are going to be in a line, so it should pretty much be over. Just look at the amount of units Zekrus has coming through this mid. And CMG operator finally getting some units, but it is a little too late. Too little too late. We have scouts coming out. And bombers. Not sure from who is this. This is detective. 15 bombers. That should be Elmer's base should be completely destroyed. Next flyby, I think the fusion is out, and yeah, that is gonna be catastrophic. Pretty much, just look at that. Elmer Fudd losing everything he has. Even 8D coming out with bombers. These guys are not ready for this. They're just fighting with ground units, and how can they be ready for this since they're so behind? We should see a forfeit anytime soon. This is just so painful to watch. Just bombing the welders. There we go. Forfeit comes through. And that's a victory for the Eastern team. Well played. I think there was one extremely big mistake, like I mentioned. CMG operator having a forward lab and throwing all the units at Detective's base in the hopes of defeating him fast, and that was the mistake. He just overstayed his welcome and had a forward lab, which got destroyed by 8D. So yeah, props to 8D for figuring that out and making the play that won them the game. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.